Hello again, this is Bruce Howard doing a follow-up video, number 2, on my new magnetic demonstrations, theories. To continue on from the first video, I want to show the effect of the east and west as I did the first time, but include a second aspect. And as you can see, I just have these are neodymium magnets. These are also what you can get from a dollar store. So when I say east and west, these are the poles on the end. This is the center part. This is where the magnetic field converges, is that the word? And as I showed you before, right in the center here, you got this balancing section that will just let the field move back and forth through it. There's no sticky point, as it's called in most videos, as it goes in easy, comes out easy. As you get closer, it will speed up a bit. But this is an addition to the first one there. I'll put this down here. Now you have to find the fields that repel. So I'll turn this around. Oh, it's taken off on me. So here we go. We have one field and a second. This one is actually silver stronger than the other one. So watch what happens. It'll go through it. It'll catch the other field. Now, if you were to add to this along a track, say, theoretically you should be able to make this go continuously. I'll bring it down a little bit more so you can, if you get it closer, it'll just oscillate through the center a bit quicker. Now, if I move it further away, I have an effect where it almost stops, and once it catches that, and it'll go back. As you can see, I'm trying to keep my hands as steady as I can. Keep seeing the argument that, oh, you're moving your hand, the energy's coming from your hand. But what I'm demonstrating is that with the slightest little motion, I have a great transfer of mass. Not a great, but there's a good chunk of mass here that's moving back and forth, oscillating. Obviously, energy is being extracted or being demonstrated from somewhere, and this is my whole theory is based on the fact that a magnetic field really is something similar to a solar cell, in that it just condenses and can focus and make available the energy that's around us in a very concentrated form, and the effects we see are just the field, which is not imaginary but very real. It concentrates at the ends, it also meets in the middle, so you have what's called the block wall. So just to give you one more approach to this, what I'll do is I'll start the magnet spinning. Now I use a bit of the stuff I've learned, what's called the V gate out there, so you know, it's sort of like a V. If you watch it, it'll come through. As it gets close, there's a little sweet spot, I call it. It will just pick up a little extra inertia. Right? Now, if I introduce another magnetic field to it, and it takes a little bit to get it steady and get in the right area, but as you can see, now it's going through two fields. I'll move it closer together. These are the two poles at the end are repelling here. So I'm holding these in sort of a V shape, so it goes around the outside. Now I can also do other things like this, where I get more elliptical orbit. Also, I could make it go further away. Right? So you can play with this, you can have fun with it. This is a very good tool to visualize magnetic fields and how they interact and where the most efficient points are. But I'm doing this on the glass table for another reason as well, as I keep hearing comments out there about something's hidden, something is putting energy in from somewhere. But as you can see, all I'm doing is holding magnets as steady as I can. I know my hands shake a little, but that doesn't account for the amount of energy that's happening right now. And if I hold my hands here, this will continue rotating for the next hour. It won't stop. Can you get useful energy from this, say electrical? Yes, there are ways to do that, where you could align some coils that pick up the magnetic field that's moving right now, or the magnet that's rotating, can be sitting close to coils, and when they come around, they'll light up. LEDs, I've done this already, or maybe I'll do that in a third video where I show some of the effects on an LED. But as you can see, it's a fun thing. You can have one or two, and I'll do it in the bowl here so you can see a little bit of a different effect. Now with the bowl, this one, you can hear it a bit better when it changes its angle. I'll move it to the side. Takes a bit of practice figuring out the intensity, the feel, how far it should be, but okay, I'll mow my hand now. East and west again. Yeah, we got it lined up here. Okay, now there we go. The reason it goes through the center so easily is that it's just very lightly attracted. So it can get there easy, but it doesn't really want to hang on too much. So it bypasses, it goes past the center and on to the next magnetic field. I'll space it out, you'll see what I mean. See what's happening? Once it's getting out there, it just catches that next one. Now to get it closer together, that's that. Now, I'll do the bowl effect like I did on the table, just to give a different sound to it maybe, and you can see the fields. I've had to learn to visualize these fields in my head. I've used some websites that have programs that you can see the fields, but now just watch, okay? Would you not agree that there's energy being extracted from somewhere? The argument's always that this energy can't be coming from the magnet. A magnet can't do work. That is very true. It can do work, but it takes the same amount of effort normally when you bring a magnet to a north or south pole to get it back to where it started. Same amount of energy is extracted. Unlike the east and west pole, it'll go in easy and comes out easy. And just by focusing in the right way, I'm doing this so a lot of the experimenters out there can play with this, come up with some different concepts and different tracks. But this is more like a toy, but a very effective aid to understanding fields and finding a way to extract energy. So, consider the magnetic field made up of particles smaller than light even. As light can pass through many things, but not even, solids, you're not passing through. But magnetic fields pass through, right? I don't know what to call these particles. Maybe they're neutrinos, maybe they're positrons, maybe there's some other exotic particle, cosmic rays. I have no idea. But I do know there's concentrated energy flowing in and out of magnets all the time. And all you have to do is find a way to tap that. When you have an endless supply, like Tesla said, just like dipping a flywheel into the waves of energy that hit us all the time. And I would think you would agree that there's energy happening right here. So, good luck to you experimenters out there. Come up with some new ideas, toy with some of this information, and leave me some comments, and look forward to that. Signing off. Thank you.